Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Miles Hawkins, call sign Kazi, from Macomb, Mississippi, and on behalf of the United States Marine Corps and Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 323, we are proud to present the virtual Legacy Hornet demo team. Our demonstration shows the power and extreme maneuverability of the F/A-18C, as well as the professionalism and skill of the pilots who fly it and the crew chiefs that maintain it. The demonstration you'll witness today in the skies over Airshow, London is a tribute to all the men and women of the armed forces and those deployed around the globe, and in particular, those of the Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 323. Before we continue, let's first introduce the team members that make this demonstration possible. From Portland, Oregon, David Green, call sign Zixer. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Luke Foster, call sign Shuggy. From Reading, Pennsylvania, our combat-proven fighter pilot and safety officer, Hayden Wolf, call sign Nonstop. And your 2024 Virtual Legacy Hornet demo pilot, an experienced combat-proven pilot with many flight hours in aircraft such as the F-18 and T-45, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Aaron Lara, call sign Cuban. And once again, I am Miles Hawkins, call sign Kazi, from Macomb, Mississippi. Today, we will present to you the raw power and strength of the best multi-role strike fighter of its time. Watch from the left as Cuban sends the jet into max afterburner and performs a classic aileron roll in front of the crowd. After the roll, he will then pull back and perform the very famous half Cuban 8.
Demo control, I'm about to show all these Canadians why they're using our jet. Come to fight, come to win.
From the right, Cuban will showcase the extreme turning radius of the Legacy Hornet. Coming in at about 400 miles an hour, he will roll his aircraft 90 degrees, pull back on the stick, and sustain 7.5 Gs throughout the turn.
Let's get ready to rumble! Cause today found my friends in my head. I'm so ugly, that's okay, cause so are you. Book on ears, Sunday morning is every day for all I care. And I'm not scared, light my candles in our days, 'cause I found God.
Surprise, Scott Drive! That was Cuban from behind, burning up with the sound of freedom at nearly 600 miles an hour. The ability of the Hornet to surprise an enemy at will is what sets it apart from other multi-role strike fighters. Now from the left, Cuban will demonstrate the precise maneuverability of the Hornet. Cuban will pull up and create the shape of a square, repositioning the nose 4 different times while pulling almost 5 Gs. Cuban is maneuvering his aircraft for the Dirty Burner Pass. You should take this time to have a close look at the landing gear, tailhook, refueling probe, and air brake, all while feeling the extreme thrust of the Pratt & Whitney F404 engine as Cuban pushes the throttle to maximum afterburner. From the right, the Dirty Burner Pass. Cuban will now demonstrate the Hornet's ability to point its nose at will. Coming in at about 400 miles an hour, he will roll 270 degrees and pull back as hard as possible on the stick. The ability of the F-18 to switch direction at a moment's notice can mean the difference between life and death in an air-to-air engagement. Now for the left, the pitch rate demo.
Got no limit in a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join the Mile High Club at 37,000 feet. Been done that. I want a new tour bus.
The Hornet has the capability of reaching speeds above Mach 1, over 800 miles per hour. From the right, Cuban will demonstrate just a portion of the F-18's true full speed. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the sound of freedom in the Hornet's high-speed pass.
Cut my hair and change my name, 'cause we all just buses driving 15 cars. The girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Well, I'll stay skinny 'cause we just won't eat, and we'll hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP. I find the answers aren't so clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cuban is now setting up for a classic Hornet maneuver known as the vertical climb. He will pull straight up into the vertical while dumping his flares, then reverse his flight path back towards the show center to perform the iconic loaded roll.
Over and over again. Just everything you say to me. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. One step closer to the edge, I'm about to break. Everything you say to me. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up when I'm talking to you. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break everything you say to me.
This love is getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a loaded gun.
We salute all of our nation's soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and Coast Guardsmen, and especially those who made the ultimate sacrifice by giving their lives to defend our great nation and the freedom of others. From behind and to the right, the virtual Legacy Hornet demo team proudly presents the Dedication Pass.
You wanna cowboy on my horse, you wanna wait for, hold on, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. White horse.
Pilots of both the Marine Corps and the Navy are trained to land with pinpoint precision on United States Navy aircraft carriers at sea, on unstable and sometimes pitching flight decks. Prior to the landing, naval pilots are known to execute a maneuver known as a carrier brake. With a hook down and a dirty configuration, here comes Cuban with the simulated carrier brake.
Disappointing, changing seasons. Cold has come again. Streets are flooded with excuses. Stories never end. People walking their delusion, wading through despair. We must come to stand as one and take the cross they bear. So we'll try not to cry when we walk.
Navy pilots are taught to virtually slam their aircraft onto the carrier deck in what many describe as performing a controlled crash. Upon touchdown, they must catch one of the 4 wires on the deck. Now on landing approach, Cuban will guide the Hornet onto the runway in the same manner as putting the aircraft onto the deck of an aircraft carrier. Let's go live to the cockpit now as the pilot and the landing signal officer communicate their carrier recovery.
208, below glide path, on course, half a mile, call the ball. Cuban, roger ball. You're a little high. Power. Bolter, bolter, bolter.
The Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 323, also known as the Death Rattlers, is a real-life carrier-based squadron first commissioned on August 1st, 1943 at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point in North Carolina. First flying the iconic F-4U Corsair, the squadron adopted the F-9F Panther and Cougar fighter jets in the mid-1950s before finally achieving supersonic flight in 1964 with a switch to the F-4 Phantom. Since 1982, VMFA 323 has flown the all-weather, twin-engine supersonic multi-role fighter, the world-famous F-18 Hornet. Standing up in front of you, Cuban dedicates this pass to the history of VMFA 323 and to all the aviators currently and formerly a part of it. We live by our motto every single day, in and out of duty, as a tribute to our history. Come to fight, come to win! One more time for the left, Cuban is setting up for the second carrier break. Following the break, you will see Cuban virtually crash his jet into the ground while scraping the tailwalk across the concrete of the runway as we celebrate 100 years of the Royal Canadian Air Force.
Save me now. You were there impossibly alone. Do you feel failures all you've known? Remember all the sadness and frustration and let it go. Let it go. And in a burst of light that blinded every angel, as if the sky had blown the heavens into stars. We felt the gravity of tempered grace falling into empty space. No one there to catch you in their arms. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but failure's all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration.
We hope you enjoyed today's demonstration showcasing the precision and professionalism of your United States Marine Corps pilots, as well as celebrating the more than 40-year service career of the outgoing F-18 Hornet. We hope you've enjoyed today's demonstration showcasing the precision and professionalism of your United States Marine Corps pilots, as well as celebrating the more than 40-year service career of the outgoing F-18 Hornet. On behalf of the United States Marine Corps and Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 323, we thank you for coming out today and showing your support. Thank you, Airshow London, and Semper Fi!
Go!